Well, welcome back. This is Dune Peaches with episode 8 of my hardcore series. Episode 7, we ended right here. Actually, we ended down there in the village below us. But as you can see, I now have a full coat of armor, of iron armor, iron tools, and meat, and food, and all kinds of stuff. So there's a reason for that. Haven't been able to record much lately, but I wanted to play. And like all of us, I just want to play. So I did. And I've got some footage here we'll get to in a second that I'll show you guys. But while I was here working, I obviously have a little tree farm up there. But more importantly, I've been working on this in the last couple of days. Just come on for maybe an hour or two at a time and wanted to set up farms. I am tired of having to go get my own food and do all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do automatic farms. And by the way, I did, it's just a water source. It's not a water elevator, but it's just an easy way to get up and down. And here's how I get down. We are definitely going to have to fix this later. Sure, but that's a quick way down. So the point of not recording but still playing, even though I wanted to record it all and show you how I do all this kind of stuff, was the fact that we're on episode 8 and we're starting over on episode 7 again, and I didn't want to have to show you guys all the same stuff and the same early stuff that I was going to do. I did it a little differently this time, don't get me wrong. I started pathways over here, as you can kind of see, just so it's nice and easy to get up and down. And this is going to progress. I love doing pathways, and I love really decorating pathways. But I don't have a lot of material, a lot of different kind of materials right now, so not a big deal for now. But at least we have this area here I cleared out. It was very simple to do. These are just, 9x9 areas with fence posts and little corners. I'm going to put roofs over the top of these. And here, I cut it into the hillside. And because I cut it into the hillside, it looks like a little retaining wall, which is kind of nice. I will explain the tracks later. It seems like I've done a lot since episode 7. But over in the distance this way, I was walking one day and just happened to find... Hi, buddy. And just happened to find a cave, and the cave went down into a mine shaft. So we'll get to that in a second, to that particular footage. But I wanted to show you guys what I set up here. This is a nice, easy way. Well, let me back up. Let me come over here. This was the first one I did. And it's just a nice little carrot farm. But... like I did in previous episodes, I set up a spawner, a villager breeder, right? So, pretty easy. These guys, they farm, their inventories fill up, they breed, the little baby falls down in there. Now, they will not produce another baby if I don't put a third bed there. But I'm not putting a third bed there because underneath here, I have plenty. I have plenty, and I don't want them to keep doing it. I'd rather have them... I'm going to try right now. Huh. Shouldn't work. Yeah, keep throwing it back and forth. Yep. Now, actually, what I want to do is while the breeder's not on, I want to be able to collect this. I want them to throw... Yeah, you're not going to breed. Exactly. I want them to throw it on another villager, which I'm going to probably put right here. I want them to throw that person, that villager, the... carrots, and we'll set up the system like we did here. We got this guy behind a minecart and a hopper minecart, and underneath it is a hopper that goes into here. So you can see that one villager, where'd he go? Oh, in the corner behind me. I got one villager, which by the way, I can trade with, and I have traded with a little bit just to get some emeralds. Hi, buddy. He gets his inventory full. Actually, I guess I could give a second one in here. But anyway, he gets his inventory fill, and he throws it at this guy. It goes down into the system, and into the cart. Now, or into the, the chest. That only works if they have beds as well. So those 3 beds, 2 of them are claimed by these 2 villagers, and one's open. So you do have to kind of get these things a little bit further apart, so that the villagers don't claim it. Now, I want to show you something. Yep, that's just a typical gate. If you put a wall next to a fence, there's this space that the villagers cannot get through. But I can. That is even easier than wool, or what do they call it, when you put a carpet up there and you hop up on top of this? Screw that. Why would we do that anymore? Man, just walk right through here. Well, not the easiest thing, but it works. Who needs a gate? So anyway, that's a little tip and trick there. So, potato farm. No collection system just yet. We'll have to get that going. We have a wheat farm. Oh, something else I just learned. Hopefully you guys... I didn't know this. I've never had a wheat farm which would automatic with a farmer. he does not give this guy wheat. He gives this guy bread. Which, okay, so I have a bread farm, which means I'm going to have to get a wheat farm later. But, you know, it is what it is. Right now, that's a bread farm and food for me. Nothing wrong with that. Do I see... No. He must have had this in his inventory. So we're going to take that from him. We are not mixing our fruits and vegetables, boy. Alright, where's my bed? It's up here. Get ready to sleep, and I'll finish this conversation in the morning. Okay. Perfect. So, that's the point. Use these 4 farms to get potatoes, to get carrots, beetroots, and apparently bread. I was going to do wheat. We'll set up something different for the wheat. But this whole area, each one of these, I'd like to put a little roof on, and then the walkways between. I want to be able to come up here and have a path that goes down between them over here, have a path that goes up to the next level, and walks all the way through. Now, I made this little area, and I'm going to decorate this and figure out what to do with this when I put the roof on. But it comes down here. Now, again, nothing's decorated in here. This was just a path. Using minecart rails that I found in the in the mine shaft, in order to get this going. We recognize this. This we're very good at. Now I have no redstone on here to get the cart moving. So I literally have just been, put that back in there. I literally just been pushing the button and then coming down here and pushing the minecart and then just pushing the minecart up. So it works real well, you just gotta follow it. But I have plenty of villagers in there. And those villagers are to automate all these farms. Now, I'm going to... Is there anything else I can tell you guys at this time about this? Oh yeah. Can't have a door on there while that rail goes through. I need to get 2 more villagers, 1 for each one of these farms, so they can have the collection system. And then the goal, depending on where we put our house, up there, honestly, this whole hillside over here, I'm thinking about just making like a farm, a prairie, you know, sometimes, especially with where I live, you'll see a lot of cows and cattle and that kind of grazing on hills like this. It's not necessarily in a flat plain. So I thought about maybe fencing all this off and then breeding cows way up here. So maybe no house up there, but I'm still thinking about putting my house up here somewhere and having a fancy way down. More fancy than just jumping off into water. That's it, I think. I think what we should do is go ahead and cut now over to a short clip, or at least me walking through the mine shaft, finding the mine shaft. That's where I got a lot of this iron, that's where I got a lot of my materials, and maybe when we come back I'll either have the roofs built, or maybe I'll even go into a time-lapse of the roofs. I haven't really designed them yet, so while you guys watch this next piece, that's what I'll get going on. Alright? Alright. So, I am off just wandering around. I really want to get away from the village, which is over there. I don't want anything to spawn while I'm down below, and then when I'm looking for redstone and other stuff like that. I'll do a little bit of caving. And when I came this way, look what I found. I didn't get too far. Whoa. I didn't get too far away. By the way, you put your run button and control. I'm talking to you, I guess, since you're the only one over here. If you use shift to crouch and control to run, you really got to know your buttons. But look what I found. Yes, I'm going to go get mine carts and mine rails and everything I need to finish. Hey, iron! Everything I need to finish up some of the things that I need for the villager breeder and all that. Ooh, son of a gun! I do not think I can take on a pillager raid at this point. Let them go, let them go, let them go. Pillager troll. So I'm gonna head down there. But let's do this. Let's do a little trick for you guys and I'm curious how many of you have ever done this. Right now, they scare me. Right now, my video settings is set at 20 chunks. If I come down to, say, 5, yeah, all that goes away. They probably despawned, which, okay, maybe cheating. I wasn't going to go that far that way anyway. But now, nothing. I can go down here at night and just don't worry about whether it's day or night. and I can just keep walking around. Actually, it looks like I want to maybe go more than 5, but down there it really won't matter, and nothing will spawn at nighttime back at my village, and I won't have to worry about things getting to my... I have to worry about him, but you're gonna burn. Alright, so let's do this. It's just straight west, but we're gonna put... No, we're gonna put a pillar with a torch on top, and then hopefully don't hurt myself too much when I fall. Okay, he died. Alright, so we're gonna go do this. This is gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to this. So here's something else I do when I'm going through a mineshaft like this. I try to take out all of the wood, right? The fences and everything else. You need them anyway. But it also kind of tells you... There he is. It also tells you where you've been, so that you don't repeat certain areas. And yeah, it might mean that you might need to take less material back home, or not less, but a different style, different type of material back home. But at least you know where you've been. So I'll have to be very careful about my inventory, but no worries there. Now, how do we do this safely? I saw the guy over there. There's a creeper. That worked. My shield is about dead, though. That's no good. That's good. This may not be good, though. Aha. So nothing can come up there. There he is. He's down there. Okay, cool. I'm safe-ish in here. Nothing can come through there. We are happy to get our first rails. Yes. So I'd really like to have an iron farm, and we're going to get an iron farm, but this is a good way to start. Oh, come on. Without an iron farm, this is a great way to start collecting rails. Yes. Let's see. We're going to want that. This is going to go over here. We're also going to probably want a furnace, because I really, really want to have a shield and an iron sword on me at all times, which means I know everybody would be opening that chest, but I'm really wanting to get this stuff here. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Yay! Okay, alright. And a name tag, and we definitely want the powered rail. We don't need that. Redstone we definitely want over the gunpowder. Yes. And then I definitely want... Here we go. Everything I have I want. I don't... Well, that can go there. Rails, nope, nope, yep, the cart, minecart, what I want. That, I can make those. Minecarts, I don't really want to have to. So, we are good, and do I need, yep. Gotta be careful. Yep, and that's why. Can't open that up too much, can I? That's a big room in there. A lot of guys down in there. What's above me? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Well, if there wasn't a jump scare that I've ever had in my life in Minecraft, that was it right there. Face to face with a stupid skeleton when I'm already so scared of all of the spiders that are around here. This is Death Valley, I swear to God. Whew, I'll have to bleep that. Ah! I win. And there's the spitters. So, finally found them. Can't reach that. But here's an easy way to do this. Bam. Yeah. Touch me now. So I should be able to break this and see a little bit more about what's going on. Spread the water a little bit. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Well. Now what? Because that was... You know, how welcoming is home after a trip like that? That was the first mineshaft that I've come across in the hardcore series. And, well, not the first one I've come across. First one I've actually tried to explore, though. And definitely doing it. I just heard, oh, don't you do it, Enderman. But anyway, definitely explore it a lot differently, knowing that cave spiders and everything else can just sneak up on you like that. So it was fun. It was fun. Plus, we got a lot of stuff. So we're gonna have to definitely go through it all. Is it nighttime yet? No, can't do that. So let's head up to the house and we'll go through everything we got. There's some coal right there I need to go get. Okay, so we're back. Thank you for going back in time watching that clip. I had a really good time, to be quite honest with you. Whoa. Oh, there we go. No, that's interesting. Hello. I need a shave. Anyway, had a really good time in the mineshaft. It was fun. Let's go ahead and kind of see what I... The biggest... Well, that is actually one thing we got. We did get some glowberries. That was wonderful. But we also got an enchanted golden apple. I have a couple ideas of what to do with that, so that's cool. A lot of string. I did this purposely. I don't have a spider farm yet. May never have a spider farm, so I'll take as much of the string as I possibly can. We did get a diamond out of one of the chests there, which was unusual for me. I didn't know you could do... Well, I guess I knew you could do that, but not sure I had ever had. And then the name tag, I will definitely use that for something. Not exactly. Well, I have a couple ideas. That was pretty much it. As far as the good stuff, this is obviously a temporary little house, and I got some things going. I've been mining since, and got some iron, obviously, and some more copper, and doing not too bad, but this isn't enough. I mean, this will, 64, ingots will definitely help. I'll have almost 90, I guess, at that point, and obviously a lot of copper. So, I'll show you this in the next episode. I happen to find something really, really cool, obviously. And what else? Just a lot of stuff. I'm getting enough stuff now where I'm really going to have to think about building a more proper home and getting this going. But let me show you. I did not do a time lapse of it. I'm sorry. I should have. Well, let me just show you from up here. So before, you could see the four... I don't have Optifine on. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I can't zoom in like I would like to. I don't know. I don't have Optifine on. But you can see the four different farms that were down here. And now I've built roofs over these two. You can see it lined in copper right there. I'll show you here in a second. But the idea of making a prairie up top, or some kind of make it look like I'm raising cattle and that kind of stuff. And it will be a cow farm, sheep farm up there as well. And this will help in the future too, a little pig farm here. I'll finish that up in the probably next episode as well. Let's run over here real quick. We got to get these paths. We got to get a better way up there. So much I want to do. And I'm just going to keep playing, but I know I want to put the video out to as well. So, well, here we go. So it's just a nice wooden roof, a nice wooden flat roof with some beams in there because it is carrying soil. I wanted it to look like it was carrying part of the prairie. And the fence that is around here is going to hold in cattle and everything else. And probably work on that a little bit more as we go too. There are going to be some projects like this that I just do for a few minutes here and there just for fun, but I'm going to try to make some of the episodes coming up be more focused on a specific build. And I think that's going to be a good thing. We're going to be able to do that. Oh no! Well, the good part about this... What's the good part about this? Where did you spawn and why? How did you get in there? I need to kill just the zombie. But I was trading with this guy earlier. So once I get... And he's not going to despawn. Okay, well, I'll have to cure him. I need to... So I'm not going to have any beats until I can cure the guy. Because I was trading with him, and that would be a pretty good thing. So obviously there's something in there. Some space maybe over here. Maybe he spawned... That's how he did it. He spawned over here when I was down in the caves. It was starting to weather already. And then he just walked right in. Okay, got him once. Huh, alright. We'll fix that later. I have to... Maybe nether. Maybe we just need to go to the nether. We need to get an enchanting table. Or not an enchanting table, listen to me. I have to get a brewing station. Although, I think there was one back in the first village that we passed up. So maybe I'll run back there and see if I can find that spot again. Well, I hope this was a good episode for you guys, and definitely some progress, I feel at least. You know what we should probably do? Watch this. Let's put this back. We got a little workstation next to our farms, and the farms are definitely working very well. Oh, hey, just so you guys know, I mentioned earlier in the video that you needed 3 beds to make this work. This is sad. But anyway, turns out you don't. I'm not sure why it wasn't working before up here until I put the beds in, but I did move a couple villagers. There's a villager in here in the same setup, and I am getting carrots like crazy without beds sitting there, which is what I thought they would do. And then I'm getting potatoes like crazy as well. So the roofs over these 2 farms will include a little piece that will cover up where these guys are. There he is. Hello. And there's one over there as well. So this is my breeder. I do have the second guy kind of just hidden away back there. There he is, nice and safe. Did he lose his job? He lost his job. But he will regain it if I ever want to bring him back out to get more villagers. I will just pop the log off here. He'll come out, get his job, and he'll start making babies again. And at that point, I'll probably put... Is this trap door go down that way? Huh, no. But I'll have to block that off, so... Alright. Cannot believe that. Guys, welcome to the farm. Hopefully these episodes on Hardcore here will go a lot further, a lot longer without dying this time around. And I think to automate these farms and to get it to work the way I want them to, I'm going to need a lot more iron. I have a really cool iron farm idea using this cliff behind me. I'm going to see if it works and probably build that in the next episode. Guys, thank you, and I'll see you later.